Yes then, welcome back to the channel. It has been it's been a while since we've properly got something filmed. Last video was literally just dipping the toes back into doing YouTube because it's been pretty much a whole year from last prep to now doing the YouTube. So I got in a nice groove of it last time, and I plan to do the same again this time. Obviously documented the road to pro last time, and I want to try and document the pro debut this time. I'm already, as mentioned in the last one, I'm already 7 weeks into prep now. Everything going nice, everything going very perfect, smooth. Couldn't ask for much of a better prep already, to be honest with you. But the whole point of this video is show weekend. It is back to traveling today. Back with the lads this weekend. They are at the Fitxpo up in Bolton, I believe it is. It's up north somewhere, Manchester, Bolton. I'll put it in the sat nav in a bit and I'll find out. But yeah, I think it's up Bolton, I'm pretty sure. So traveling up there today. So I want to try and get this weekend documented. And as I say, try and get something up weekly. Whether it's my prep, whether it's show weekends with the lads. I was about to say lads or ladies then, but I've got no female clients at the minute. So yeah, just document it with the lads. And yeah, well, I've already been and trained this morning. Steps, cardio, it is what now? 9:30. So really early start today because I've got to set off in the next hour and a half to get up there to try and beat the Friday traffic, which probably won't. Still take me about 4 hours to get up there. Always does. Absolutely hate the M6, especially driving up north. Absolute nightmare. But yeah, as I say, already been in training this morning. Steps, cardio, push and abs today. And we are on a high day as well, which is nice. Nice bit of carbs gone in, got a decent pump. Didn't get any filming from training because I was in that much of a rush, which I did plan to put in the video. But again, too rushed this morning. Got way too much to do. Got food to prep, even though most of it's prep, even though a lot of it's prepped. We've got food to prep, bags to pack, check-ins to do. Yeah, it's going to be a busy one. But as I say, literally just got back from the gym. It is time for post-workouts. Trying to find the knives. That one will do. That one will do. Yeah, post-workout. So we've got Strong Sports cream of rice and Naughty Boy whey. Now, this combo of white chocolate caramel cream of rice and caramel Biscoff whey, it's been like crack to me, this prep. I'll probably have it twice a day, pretty much every day. Hello, Leslie. You want to get in the video? You want to get in the video? You want to be on YouTube? He just wants food more than anything. Yeah, this is literally been like crack for me in prep. I've already had it for meal one, and then it's going to be meal two as well. But then after that, that's kind of it from a whey perspective. But this isn't a full day of eating video. I'm not going to run through all of my meals or training. As I say, it is primarily trying to be a show day, YouTube. Dumbass dog. Hit him on the back of the head. So as I say, Dean and Leigh are on this weekend. They were on 3 weekends ago at the PCA First Timers show, which Dean took first in classic tall. Just trying not to chop my fingers off whilst talking and thinking. Yeah, Dean took first in classic tall and Leigh took second in Masters Men's Physique, but Leigh is natural, and obviously it was an assisted show, so to come second to somebody that was actually very, very good, particularly for a first timer as well, was absolutely phenomenal. Leigh's condition is crazy, which you'll see later in the video when I post it up, or if you follow me already on socials, you've probably already seen it. But 46 years old, more peeled than 99% of competitors that will get on stage this year, particularly in an amateur standpoint. And then Dean, as I say, he took first in classic tall, but we were happy with the look on such a short time scale, but we knew there was improvements to be made. Improvements have been made. We dug in for another 2 weeks, hit new lows, reached some new levels of condition which we wanted, and then we ran a peak very differently this time. Last time we linear loaded him into show because it was such a harsh short prep. We only had like 12-13 weeks to get ready, and he was on his ass by the end of it basically. So linear loaded him, removed kind of cardio and stuff earlier in the week to freshen him up going into that show. And then this time we've dug him in, but again, it's only been 2 weeks, so there's been very, very limited amount of fatigue and inflammation and stuff that can be built up within that time. So we've ended up front loaded him. We've done the fill and spill protocol. So put a good 1,500 grams of carbs in him over 3 days, and then we've spent the last 2 days pulling him down. Got the rest of today pulling him down as well. He's roughly around where we want him, unfortunately, because obviously again the short time in between, and we've dug to new levels of condition. We haven't had that opportunity to kind of practice a load and find that look this time, but roughly we kind of know where we want him, and he's pretty much there. He's pretty much there as of this morning. Just another day of drying out and he will be all good. Get away from my cream of rice, dog. Dog's a food bag. So anyway, I'm going to eat this. I'm going to get on with a couple of check-ins. I'm going to get showered. I'm going to get packed. I'm going to get out the door. How I'm going to do all of that in the next hour and 20, I do not know. But I will catch you when I'm on the road or when I am in Bolton. And we have touchdown. Well, technically, we had touchdown about an hour and a half ago, but as soon as I got here, I needed a nap. I was absolutely shattered because guess what? It took ages to get here again. It was a good 4-hour journey, 4 hour 15. We did have to have a couple of service stops, admittedly. And we did have a stop off at Time to Shine Bikinis for, I didn't mention this actually earlier. My girlfriend is competing as well this weekend. But she's not a pro coach athlete, so she doesn't make the YouTube, unfortunately for her. But yeah, she's competing this weekend, so we had to stop off at Time to Shine Bikinis as well to pick up some bikinis that she's had altered, adjusted. Nothing like leaving it till the last second to get your bikini sorted. But yeah, as I say, a good over 4 hours to get here. Now, bearing in mind, it takes me less than 2 hours on a normal day, so twice as long to get here. I told you Friday afternoon traffic is just an absolute nightmare. But yeah, as I say, had a nap as soon as I got in. A good hour's kip as well, which is nice. We've got a bit of a fresher mind, fresher brain. Spoke to the lads. They are here. One is staying in an Airbnb. One is actually in the hotel in the Premier Inn where I'm staying, which is dead opposite the venue. It is now 5:30, coming up to 5:30. Registration and tanning is at 6. So the plan, I've just spoke to them. The plan is for them to go and get registered, go and get their first layer of tan, and then I'm gonna have a look at them and confirm the plan for the evening and obviously first thing in the morning. But again, I think top coat of tanning tomorrow morning is quite early as well, so I'll see them pretty much first thing after one meal anyway. So yeah, all is good. as I say, I'm glad I had that nap because it's freshened me up. It's given me a little reset that I needed. I do love my daily naps, and I weren't sure whether I'd get one today, but I just absolutely crashed as soon as I got here. And now, just flicking the laptop up, which has reminded me to actually film something here, and keep posted. But we've got what, 1, 2, 3, only 4 check-ins left, which is nice. Didn't expect to get so many done first thing this morning, and before I left. But I got up at 2:30 this morning and started cracking on with some check-ins from US clients that obviously checked in kind of through the night, or late yesterday, shall I say. So managed to get a hell of a lot done first thing this morning, knowing full well that it was going to be late by the time I got back to these. So yeah, that is the plan for this evening. They're all just going to go get registered, tanned. I'm going to sit here and do some work. Drake has dropped a new album, so going to be smashing that out and grab my meals and just chill for the evening then. And then, yeah, that's it. Just pretty much get ready for show day tomorrow. Very excited. One I'm really actually looking forward to, especially after some good results the other week with the lads. It'll be nice to kind of continue that momentum. They say they were first timers in their last show, so this is their first season. So obviously it was great to have some success on their part, great to have some success on my part, as they were the first two lads of the season up, and hopefully a full case of rinse and repeat, and we can take, or even I say rinse and repeat, possibly even go one better and get 2 firsts rather than a first and a second tomorrow. That'll be even cooler. And then obviously, hopefully, the girlfriend gets a tiara, which means she needs to win. All right, but fingers crossed. Fingers crossed for a good day all round. Everyone's looking on point as of this morning. So hopefully, it's a good day. It's going to be a good day anyway because the team's together and it's a show day, and this is what we work for these weekends away. Regardless of the result, everyone's coming their best. So that's all we can hope for. So yeah, I'm going to crack on with these check-ins, get these done, because then I'll have these boxed off by the time they've finished registration and tanning, and then it is just an evening gearing up, getting ready for the show. I will probably leave that there for today. I will catch you all up in the morning, bright and early, ready for show day. Good morning, it is show day. It is now 6:20. Been up since about 4:30, just kind of mulled about, waited for the missus to wake up, waited for the lads to send some check-in photos. Leigh has sent his. He's also staying in the same hotel, so we had a nice early check-in in the hallway. He's on point. He's 1.2 fasted weight is 1.2 kilos up from our previous show, which is pretty much exactly what we wanted. We went into the last show with Leigh's strong point being his condition, so we absolutely made sure that was the case, that he was nailed on with condition, and he was super dry, but probably a little bit too flat for obviously for peaking process, for what's the word I'm looking for what we want in terms of obviously bringing the very best. From a peaking perspective, he was probably a little bit flat. I think the issue was running a little bit too much peak max last time. This time, food loading into show hasn't really changed. We've done a 3-day load, ran him an off-plan Nando's last night. And all we've done really differently this time is just lowered the dose of that peak max. I've given him some peak max. I've given him a little bit of peak max this morning, just because he's not going to be on till probably about 3 o'clock this afternoon. So that will continue to dry him out a little bit more through the day. But he's definitely nice and full. Pretty much bang on where we wanted him, and we've made the improvements from the last show to bring a improved look, to bring a better look, one that we wanted to bring for this show. So fingers crossed, it delivers on stage, which I'm sure that it will. Now just waiting for Dean to send me some visuals. He has messaged me, said he's up, but I told him to just get some water and some electrolytes in before he sends me any visuals. Dean's woke up 0.2 kilos, 0.2 of a kilo under what he was previously, but we've dug a hell of a lot more condition out of him this time, so to be pretty much the same, knowing he's pretty much the same weight with this brand new level of condition, we know that's obviously he's going to be a good bit fuller and he's going to be leaner and he's going to be drier. So yeah, just waiting for them visuals, and then I'll see Dean in a little bit, because he is staying in an Airbnb about 10 minutes away. So when he comes down for his tanning and registration, I'm not sure what time that's going to be. I'll confirm that with him. But once he comes down, obviously we'll have a look at him as well, and then we'll get a look at Leigh on here. So obviously we've got some visuals on there as well, which will be after. It'll be after his meal one, because he's going to go over and register nice and early, because he's going to ask if he can do open as well, because he's registered for Masters 45 plus. But having a discussion with him yesterday, I said, throw yourself in it, man. Throw yourself in the open. You've got everything there that's capable of doing well in it. So do it. So for me, I am just gonna have a coffee. I am gonna or two. I might have coffee and then a Monster. Get the day going properly. We've got Chris, CB Visuals, coming up to actually film the day properly today, which will be cool. Get some real good stage shots and stuff like that. Some cool kind of backstage footage, which I've never had from a show day before, like professionally. So that will be cool. And yeah, other than that, I need to get check-ins done before the show day starts. I've got a couple that have come through already, so I'm going to crack on with that. I'm going to carry on the morning, and I'll catch us all in a little bit when I've kind of rendezvoused with Dean and Leigh, and we're all together, and we can have a little bit of look at them in terms of the visuals. Also, a shout out to the missus. She's looking sick this morning. Peaked perfectly, so she wants to be in it. I think she wants to be in it.
Not that look very nice.
Yeah, she's in the glad rags at the minute, but yeah, I will catch us all in a little bit. Right then, that is pretty much all check-ins boxed off this morning. It is just coming up to 9:30. Dean is coming from the Airbnb. He'll be here any second, so going to go down and see him, get Leigh together as well, go down, have a look at them. They've obviously both had meal one around about 7 o'clock. So go down, have a look at visuals. We'll have a look on here as well. Sit and assess, see what needs to be done. Going into the next meal, probably both going to be on sometime around about 3 o'clock this afternoon. So probably another 2 meals going in. Again, we'll see. But yeah, let's go down and have a look at them whilst Ellie just sits there and chills out, because she's been and had a tan. The lads need to go and get their tan after as well. So let's have a look. Here we go. The boys are here waiting in the car park. Time to have a look at them before they go for tan. What are we saying, boys? All good? All good? Feeling good? Feeling good? Yeah, sound? Your right hand? Right, let's get their kit off. Let's have a look. Yeah, nice, bro. Nice. Set. Yeah. Side chest. Perfect. On them obliques a little bit. Nice. Yeah, side trite. Glute. Get it? There. Good, nice. Yeah, lovely. Just try pushing them glutes out a little bit. Nice. Quads, quads, quads. Yeah. Beautiful. Quarter turn. Yeah, great shot. Great shot, Leigh. Good, quarter turn. Great shot again, mate. And then just finish on the abs. Get him on, get him on. Sick. Nice. Well done, mate. Look, Cass. Right then, that is morning done. Oh, check-ins boxed off, everything sorted, lads all sorted. They are already at the show. We are just heading over now. Have another look at them. It's been nearly 2 hours since their last meal. So yeah, gonna go find them and see where we're at in terms of the show. I don't think it's actually started yet because it's 12 o'clock. I think it starts at 12:30. And then just find out what time we're on stage and start planning the next meals. But as you see, hotel is there, venue is here. So perfect, the absolute perfect venue, perfect hotel for the venue. Just gonna go in, gonna find them. Actually, don't need to because they're already there. They're waiting out the front for me. It's just starting to rain, so I want to get inside and enjoy the day. See what it brings. So we are in the venue. It is a bit mental in here. It's because it's an expo. It's bodybuilding. It's strongman. It's powerlifting. It's, I don't know if you can hear it, all the fucking racket in the background. It's high rocks. But yeah, there's a lot going on here. So it's going to be a good day. It's going to be a busy day. We are just kind of at the stage at the venue. Mrs. is on soon. Lauren's here. Chris getting the professional video and photographs for the day. Let's say I've seen Dean. He's gone for a little walk around. Haven't seen Leigh yet. Not sure what he's doing. I think he's just chilling in the room because he's not home for another couple of hours anyway. But yeah, all good. Gonna settle in. Probably have a little walk around everywhere and get the day underway. So just had a final look at the lads, managed to gather them together, found them within the fucking hundreds of people and hundreds of stands that are here. We just all managed to bump into each other at the same time, which was nice. But yeah, literally just had a look at them. Both are on, both are ready. Both have improved from last show. We literally just stood having a conversation. How we took things from the last show. Leigh came in a little bit. I think I already mentioned it previously in this video, but Leigh came in a touch on the flatter side, and Dean needed more condition. This time we've delivered on both of that. Leigh's came in a little bit fuller. Yeah, he's not as dry, but it's not always about being the most dry, the most conditioned. It's about finding that nice balance. And I think with both of them today, we found that nice balance. We've found that nice balance between condition and fullness and dryness for both of them. So very excited to see what they look like on stage under the lights, glazed up, pumped up, because it is always a very, very different look when it is when that package is fully presented on stage. So yeah. Couple of hours to wait around now. They'll probably have one more meal, which will kind of be some pre-stage carbs, and then it'll be time to pump up, get ready, and yeah, I'm just gonna get my head into it because the missus is gonna be on stage in the next like 20 minutes as well, so I need to go and pump her up. Fingers crossed, today we're coming home with some more results. Leigh is doing Masters 45 men's physique and men's physique tall. Dean is doing classic physique tall, and the missus is doing junior bikini and bikini short. So fingers crossed, all round we're coming home with some medals to celebrate some success from what has been a good prep from every single one of them. Let's go, Leigh! Hands on! Hands on!
Okay, gentlemen, quarter turn to your right.
Up! Up!
And quarter turn, face the rear of the stage.
Open up! Nice, Leigh! Perfect!
And quarter turn to your right. Quarter turn facing the front to the podium. That's it. We're going to move you all around. We're going to get plenty of time, okay?
Yeah, there you go, Leigh. That's the angle. Stay there.
Quarter turn to your right.
There you go. Nice. Solidly. Good work.
Quarter turn, face the rear of the stage.
Yes, nice. Great shot, Liz.
Quarter turn to your right. Competitor number 4, Leigh.
Yes, Leigh, well done, mate.
Which means your Masters men's physique over 45 champion goes to competitor number 1, Gareth Jones. Number 5, Ryan, and number 16.
Let's go, Dean.
Okay, gentlemen, quarter turn to your right.
Let's go, Dean. Glutes on, abs. Nice, Dean. There you go.
And quarter turn, face the rear of the stage.
Yes, Dean. Great shot. Nice. Nice, mate.
And a quarter turn to your right.
Glutes on, Dean. Glutes on. Yes. There you go.
And quarter turn facing the judges. Guys, just spread out a little bit for me, please. So where you are, front double biceps.
Quads, Dean. Hard on them legs. There you go. Yes, Dean. Look great, mate.
Front lat spread.
Nice, Dean. Yes. Beautiful.
Any side chest.
Glutes. Yes, hold it there. Yes, Dean, great
Facing
shot.
the rear of the stage, rear double biceps.
Here we go. Get them glutes on. Open up, Dean. Nice.
Rear lat spread.
Solid, Dean. Perfect. Perfect transition. Good.
Any side tricep.
Glutes.
Facing the front, abdominals and thighs.
Quads, Dean. Nice.
And your favourite classical pose.
Here we go. Secret one. Yep. Quads on. Yes, Dean. Great shot.
Relax, thank you. Number 3 and number 4 take a step backwards. This invitation for the British finals goes to competitor number 4, Manjeet. And in 3rd place, competitor number 16.
Nice one, Dean!
You want to get your trophy, mate? So easily you can. And in 2nd place.
Well, that is it. Day is done. First up, we had Leigh, who done Masters 45 plus and got 2nd. Then we had Dean up in Classic Tall and he got 3rd. And then Leigh jumped in an extra class, which didn't film. Leigh jumped in an extra class, men's physique tall, and got 3rd again. So a great day all round, great placings. The girlfriend, who also competed, got 2 seconds. We got a 2nd in junior and a 2nd in open in bikini short. So fantastic day all round. Placings all round. Unfortunately, no wins, no golds to take home, but overall, a really great day. The lads have already gone because their families were here and they've gone to celebrate, which I don't blame them. Dean is now finished preps and he's got a 1st and a 3rd this season. Leigh still has one more show in 2 weeks' time with the UKD FBA. Finally going to drop him into a Natty Federation because all he's done is assisted at the minute, and he's got, as I say, 2 seconds and a 3rd in assisted federation so far. So fingers crossed we can see the deal and get a 1st in the Natties in 2 weeks' time. But again, the main thing from today to take away from today is, yes, we got some placings, we got some good results, but both lads delivered their best on stage. Once again, improvements from last show, and that is bodybuilding. Improve every single time you get on stage. That is how you should treat bodybuilding, not chasing them placings, not chasing them trophies, all about improvements, which again, we have done, the missus has done. Great day all round. Show weekend wrapped up. I'm gonna go and eat because it's been 6 hours since my last meal. Peace out. Catch you all in the next video.